the serial killer that is now a YouTuber. His name is Pedro Rodriguez Filho. It has been confirmed that Pedro murdered 71 people, but it is suspected he took the lives of over 100. According to Pedro, the feeling of killing people was wonderful and satisfying. He was released from prison in 2007, and he has now got his own YouTube channel. He started a YouTube channel to prove that he has a good side to him. He even went on a podcast explaining why and how he became a serial killer.
How long humans could survive on other planets? Jupiter. If you fell into Jupiter, you would face extremely hot temperatures and would float inside the gas giant with no way of escaping. You would be dead within 1 second if you went to Jupiter. Animals that have killed people. Tilikum the orca. On February 24, 2010, Tilikum killed Don Brinshow, its 40-year-old trainer. The killer whale grabbed her by her ponytail and pulled her into the water, slowly drowning her.
Never shall we die. Animals that became serial killers. Gustavi the crocodile. Gustavi is a large 20-foot-long male Nile crocodile from Burundi, East Africa, found lurking around deep in the murky rivers. Gustavi is notorious for being a man-eating croc believed to have killed and devoured 300 people in the Tcezy River. It is unknown why and how he developed the obsession with taking the lives of humans. Gustavi was never captured and hasn't been seen since 2005. Where is Gustavi? Horrible ways people have died. This is Mark Blackwood. It was Mark's first time operating a roller coaster when suddenly it stopped moving. He didn't know what to do, so he asked his colleague what to do. She told him to climb up and push the cart all the way to the top. As he started to push the ride, he suddenly tripped over and it started up again. He held onto the cart as it took off. Unfortunately, he lost his grip on the cart and sadly plunged to his death. Illegal places you can't go to, but people went anyway. North Sentinel Island. On the 17th of November 2018, John Cho illegally visited the island to preach Christianity to the tribe. This would be the last time John would be seen alive. He was killed with arrows when he got to the island and tried to communicate with them. It is believed that the tribe consumed his body. Since it is Christmas, here's the story of the mall Santa serial killer. This may look like an average Santa Claus you would see at your local mall. But there is a very disturbing truth about the person under the costume. Trigger warning. The person under the costume is actually a man named Bruce MacArthur, better known as the Santa Claus serial killer. He would lure men through dating apps to meet up and then would strangle them to death. He committed these horrific acts from 2010 to 2017. After he murdered them, he would pose for a selfie and would take a photo with his victims' dead bodies as some sort of trophy. What's worse is he would bury his victims' bodies in random people's gardens, turning gardens into graveyards. Very disturbing. He ended up taking the lives of 8 people. The missing case of Michael Rockefeller. On the 19th of November 1961, Michael Rockefeller went to an island to study the Asmat tribe. When he left the island on his boat, a storm came and made the boat capsize and sink. There was over 12 miles to go before getting to shore, so he had no choice but to go back to the Asmat tribe's island. It is strongly believed that when he returned to the Asmat tribe's island, he was killed with spears and cannibalized in disturbing ways. However, footage of the tribe was released years later that showed a white man hidden within the tribe. This was extremely strange, so people started to suspect that Michael wasn't cannibalist and in reality became a member of the tribe. What really happened to Michael Rockefeller?
Do you have any idea how much pollen can be stored in trees? This clip shows just how much pollen is hidden in trees. Animals that have killed people. Humphrey the hippo. On the 14th of November 2015, Humphrey the hippo killed Marius Els, its 40-year-old owner. He was viciously pulled into the water and was bitten by Humphrey repeatedly until he died from injuries after years of living with Humphrey. Animals that have killed people. Tcezy the tiger. On the 29th of May 2017, Tcezy the tiger killed Rosa, who was the zookeeper. When she entered the tiger's enclosure to feed, then Tcezy started going rogue and then attacked her and took her life.
Never shine.